Hey you guys, and welcome back to Rames Games for another episode of Stonehearth A19. So in between episodes I went ahead and finished up the chair situation, which is really nice. It seems that when you queue up like 5 regular items, if they make any fancy items, those are a bonus, and then they go back to making the total queued number of things. Which I find interesting, because if you don't have the resources and you're making nice things, that could get a little weird. I did go ahead and queue up all of the building. I moved all of the beds into one spot, so that is great. Moving the fire pit and the little banner. That way it's closer, so when we get things from these sales, like right here, because I'm going to be selling the fine crate for 8 gold. Any extra chairs that I don't need? If I were to buy anything, it shows up at the banner. So although, because this is someone that sells like wooden stuff, not really too interested in selling anything more to him. We've got those 7 wooden swords for the stone maul, which is nice because I don't want to make a dude yet. And I don't really want to buy a bed, which I was considering. So that's it. These guys are going to go back out. Hopefully sorting up the food situation a little bit. Hopefully. Edibles, we have 3. Great. Oh wait, is that worth? Gold value. Well, I assume each one sells at 1, so we can assume that it's the exact number of food that we have. So what's next? Once they get done doing the mining, we will... Is it really only 2 people? 3. We really need that extra person. As soon as I get done with that, I will go ahead and queue up all of the extra foundations right here. Not that we need them. I mean, since we can fit all 7 of our citizens inside of one room, I don't really need to finish these other ones yet. But I will, because it'll look nicer. And then I'll cap this off. Hopefully that will consider them sleeping inside. An easy way to do that would be to... Just gonna let that run on 2 times speed. Easiest way to do that would just be to cap it off with a foundation at the top. And then we can always remove that maybe, since it's considered being built in a separate phase. I don't think it necessarily attaches itself to the rest of these. Probably not. I don't know. I don't think I like the look of that anyways. We've got more of these stone dudes, wood dudes. So, Dolphonic Anarchy. He's gonna take care of that. Ishi. Dolphonic Anarchy is a male, just female in the game. I like watching fights in this game. Sadly, it's really dark, but just the detail in these guys are pretty great. Little sentient wood blocks with little tiny saplings on their head. Attack animations are just charming. Every once in a while, I'll just give us a close-up battle like this. Not doing a whole lot of damage to me. Check the character sheet. Yeah, I'm only down like 15-ish. Alright, moving on. I'll try to figure out the foundation thing in the day, because even the preview is still brighter than it is at nighttime. See, I'm not totally cowarding inside my base. In case anybody was worried about that. I just like the idea of having walls, is all. Gives me a clear template to fill in. And then maybe later I can remove the walls and just add them around the buildings themselves. Although it would have been nicer to have the buildings up against its back wall. And then one of the rooms go into a mine. But hey. We're not going to complain about that. Not sure what I'm doing with the camera here. Let's just speed it up to max. All these stupid particles because of the stupid wood swords that we need for the stone mall. How we doing on edibles? 27? Getting there. It actually is too much for one farmer. So I'll consider for the time being adding another hoe. Like the tool. Place these down, give the carpenter something else to do afterwards. And then, for the time being, let's just make Kiwi a farmer. I do give people multiple jobs, so when I'm done with the carpenter for a while, I might make them a stonemason or a blacksmith, while there's things to create. Daily update, not quite. If I had waited, I would have actually had enough food. Dang. Oversight. I'm recording a bunch now because I can't do any later, and it's probably better that I have more motivation before work than after work. What a peaceful town. Sorry, I was grabbing some water. I do really like the black. But I think maybe we will... Here we go. I think maybe we'll do just like a plain gray. It doesn't look that great, but... Eh. 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 Sure. Unfortunately, that means they will want to come outside and build, so we're gonna have to put ladders here. And here. Because for some reason they want to put foundations on literally every edge. Like, they could build this right here if they wanted to. But no, they want to put foundations, like ladders, all over the place. It's honestly a bit silly. I like how they build in more than one block, though. They build in a 2x2. Or it just throws in the 4 blocks around it wherever it can. So if we don't need this, that's good. The gray doesn't look too bad. But go figure. They literally need this bit right here. Ugh. Now we can sell the piles of wood for a decent amount of money. We do still have 2 here. Something I might consider once we get a level 6 dude is getting some. Oh, I could sell like the silkweed and the flowers now. I don't know. I don't want to sell anything else. All of this, seriously, just for this one line right here. And maybe this. Maybe it's just them grabbing food, but I keep hearing noises. I did turn the stockpile off from the food. Just double checking. The trader returns. Accept. And there's that stone mall, which Delphonic will be just running over to. In a moment. Once it gets put into storage. And there we go. Nice. Delphonic, level 1 footman with no mind. You are literally pretty much brainless. Now has 11 damage. That is amazing. So, Yeah. 3 defense, but 11 damage. All of the really dumb scaffolding. It's nice though that that too is put up in a 2x2 set of tiles. So maybe they'll consider that indoors. I really hope they do. If they don't, I'm going to be mad. Now the beds are still super uncomfortable. We still pretty much have nobody. All of the tasks I have given them are complete. Okay. That doesn't change anything. Now what do we want to do? Really, with the 2 farmers, we honestly just need to focus on getting enough food for our people. And now that we can do some corn, we'll do a few things of corn and wheat. I don't really want 2 things of wheat, but it will sell for an amount. Literally an amount. I want to make this a turnip and this a carrot, because it's slightly different than what's across the thing from it. Run this in as fast as possible. Still can't make things like training dummies or anything to actually train your guys. I don't think that would be overpowered if you gave the training dummies different levels of material and different health amounts. There's really quite a few of these guys. What's Dolphonic doing? Taking a slight beating, to be honest. Should really consider getting a different kind of shield. Free wood though, I'll take it. Oh, these guys scrambling to find something to actually do. I mean, they can mine more, I'm not gonna complain about that. Like, at all. Try to keep that a fair distance from the wall in case I decide to break into it for any reason. Would not be unheard of for me to break into one of my mining areas. Have I said how much I like this game? I love this game. I guess the 3 shadow limit doesn't necessarily apply to Hearthlings sitting around a fire, because we still have this shadow. Do you heal faster at night? Not even healing. Alright then. Might be time that I get a weaver. Oh, we have a weaver. God dang it. Really? I just honestly never built the stuff. Oh, because we didn't have the silkweed. Right. Nice. Farmer level 3. So we have a level 1 farmer and a level 3 farmer. Kiwi is obviously the level 1 farmer because she's shit. Just kidding. I really do like this housing I've set up. I've never done it quite this way. The only reason I would remove the town walls is because I could add in an actual door. Although if I use stairs just to go up and over the wall, it would be about the same thing. It is unfortunate that you can't edit doors into things. Again, maybe at some point that's a thing that we can do. Elena, yes, has joined us. 3 mind, 2 body, 2 whatever. You are perfect for a... Well, honestly, somebody who doesn't have to make things. We're gonna make her an herbalist for a minute, and then we'll probably change her to a stonemason. The reason, because the herbalist is only good for healing, and if we don't need healing, then we can change them back into a stonemason. A little bit of micro there, but also we can set up the herbalist crafting station and go from there. Speaking of setting up crafting stations. Okay, it is facing downwards. Just wanted to check that. Honestly, they should be facing upwards, but hey, whatever. That can be facing outward. That could be facing inward, should still probably work. Go ahead and place these down and queue them all to be harvested. Not looted. Doesn't need to be looted. Now we're finally getting quite a bit of food. That is nice. We could actually maybe consider selling a bit of it. Maybe gets 10 extra gold off of that. Buying leather would be nice. Let's buy all the leather. Was that the smartest thing? Not necessarily. But it's how I choose to live my life. Not the smartest. Ooh, now that we have an herbalist, let's go ahead and grab that crafting station. And then we'll queue up 4 of these. That way our... Sorry, I'm a little bit burpy. That way our dudes can heal up when we don't have the herbalist. Get a lot of tin. That's good. I think the mason makes the blacksmith hammer, so as soon as we get all that stuff done with the herbalist, we'll definitely have to get the mason. I'll put you over here because you're slightly redundant at this point. How many edibles we at? 38 gold worth. Definitely got our food production up there. That is for sure. I might even add in more corn. Since corn takes so long to grow, it wouldn't be the worst idea. In fact, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Now, why not put things in between it, you ask? Because I don't want to. Although I will put the fallow in because I do want the ground to be like tilled so I can actually plant things later. But it's about that time again. Almost at that 20-minute mark. We're seriously getting a lot of food, and that's good though because we're going to need a lot of food. We really need more people. And as soon as this crafting is done, which it is, we will change our herbalist over to a mason. I'll extend it a couple minutes, just so we can get the mason's workbenches and stuff. Or in this case, the one workbench. The mason is good because that will allow us to have these stone chests. Honestly, if I'm not building, I should just turn my carpenter into a mason. But once you get enough people, not really that big of a deal. Maybe we are able to do the thing now. Yes, we are. And pop this bench in right here, facing that way, because I'm dumb. I don't know. Why do anything anyway? So we do need a level 3 mason, so what we are going to do is right now just queue up. We only have 60 stone, so let's not do that. Make a bunch of fence. Fence, I think, only sells for 1 gold. Maybe stone benches sell for 2? We'll find out. By making 10 benches and 10 walls, just gives me something to craft while we forget about our mason's existence. But as another night rolls in and I realize that I have not saved in about forever, I'm going to go ahead and do that and cut the episode here. So thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to stay positive, have yourselves a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Stonehearth Alpha 19. Bye-bye.